Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another UOD Care video interview, the first for 2021. And today, I'm really pleased to be focusing on technology, which is really these days moving extremely fast. So it's a very interesting subject. And joining me, I have Scott Sangster, who is VP Sales for Descartes, and Wes Tucker, who is COO for the Western Hemisphere for ACL Airshop. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. How do you see the role of this technology in supporting this incredible global challenge?
From a Descartes perspective, we've started to work with a couple of our customers to be able to monitor high-value shipments, whether that be vaccine or PPE, et cetera, to be delivered to various countries or final destinations. And within the technology today, we're doing it. It's also providing the monitoring of the status and the condition of those goods. So not just where is my vaccine, but what has the temperature been like? Has that container been opened? So we can monitor the things like seeing the light come into the container and say, okay, this is the time and the location at which it was opened, which can be critical for chain of custody of the goods and proof of non-tampering and those things, in addition to just in many of the cases, has the vaccine remained cool enough to still be viable when it gets to the hardest part of the logistics, the last 6 inches into the arm, I think. But I think it's the technology we've been using has already started to get into that environment. I know the crush is on right now for the concern of the quick and efficient delivery of it. And I think a lot of the providers in the space are throwing a lot of resource at this to do it. But now we're saying, hey, with the technology, we can continue to do this, not just now, but for the foreseeable future when there's still second doses flying around and continued vaccinations in the future. It'll become easier from a technology perspective to be able to track those. Again, back to the point of where's my stuff and what's its condition. It's been pretty exciting times for us to be involved in some of those and see the successful deliveries of vaccines into a country for the first time has been exciting.
Great. Wes, you got anything you'd like to add on that particular subject?
Well, Bob, for us, one of the things that we've, in talking with some of our customers is where they really see our need, in terms of this vaccine is when they start servicing lesser developed countries, right? Where you have a much, poor infrastructure. You don't have the road system. You don't have the trucking infrastructure or the rail infrastructure. And I think that's where air cargo from a vaccine perspective is really going to pick up later in the year. For us, one of the things that we're from a technology perspective is we're trying to utilize this not only the Bluetooth technology, but also the ULD control piece that we do have to make sure that the equipment is in the right place when it's asked for, right? So when we know that the deployment is going to start through the conversations that we have with our cargo customers, it's imperative that they have the equipment available to them to hit these parts of the world, and also understand that they may not return, right after the delivery happens. So I think it's important for us to try to leverage this technology as best we can. So we're there for the customers and the cargo operators when they start delivering into some of these third world, areas and whatnot that don't actually have the infrastructure that Europe and more developed parts of Asia and North America.